Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm Kimberly Davis. Listen to the mom of a 14-year-old killed in the Parkland school shooting, urging President Trump to take action now.
President Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands.
Back in the Palmetto State, 2 sheriff's offices released statements on Facebook saying they have looked into threats made toward schools and have, quote, found no substantiated or credible threats thus far. More on that story on the ABC Columbia mobile app. Plus, 2 burglars stopped to drink a victim's soda and cook chicken wings while ransacking his Rock Hill home. And Black Panther director Ryan Coogler is being praised by his alma mater. Those trending headlines, celebrity birthdays, and I'll tell you what happened on this day in 600 AD. That's all coming up next, today Friday, February 16th. An interview on CNN Thursday captures some of the unimaginable grief and pain the victims' families are going through. Lori Al-Hadif, the mom of 14-year-old Alyssa Al-Hadif, was killed in Wednesday's school massacre in Parkland, Florida. She made an emotional plea to President Trump.
Then a few hours later, I get a call that there's a shooter at Stoneman Douglas High School. And I ran as fast as I could to get there. And I knew at that point she was gone. I felt it in my heart. How do we allow a gunman to come into our children's school? How do they get through security? What security is there? There's no metal detectors. The gunman, a crazy person, just walks right into the school, knocks down the window of my child's door, and starts shooting her and killing her. President Trump, you say, what can you do? You can stop the guns from getting into these children's hands. Put metal detectors at every entrance to the schools. What can you do? You can do a lot. This is not fair to our families that our children go to school and have to get killed. I just spent the last 2 hours putting the burial arrangements for my daughter's funeral, who's 14. President Trump, please do something. Do something. Action! We need it now! These kids need safety now!
Police in Rock Hill say a couple of burglars raided a victim's kitchen during a weekend break-in. Investigators say the suspects cooked chicken wings and drank the man's RC Cola. Investigators say when the 77-year-old who lived there came back, he found his house and car ransacked. There have been no arrests as of yet. The new superhero movie Black Panther hits theaters this weekend, and it's expected to make a bonanza at the box office. It's also bringing attention to Sacramento State University, whose notable graduates include Black Panther director Ryan Coogler. Reporter Doug Johnson talks with one of Coogler's former professors.
It's exciting, it's funny, it's colorful, the effects are fantastic. I think he did a wonderful job.
Sacramento State Film Studies professor Steve Buss is talking about one of his most successful students, 31-year-old Ryan Coogler, the director of Marvel's Black Panther.
He had a very hard work ethic.
Buss says Coogler originally came to Sac State because the football program ended at his first school, St. Mary's in Berkeley. So Coogler became a Hornet to play football.
I got to Sacramento State. It was a good choice for me. It was a really exciting time. I just remember the energy around campus and being in a new place.
While Coogler graduated with a business degree, Buss says he had a love of film and took many production classes.
I would have a limit of 8 minutes that they couldn't go past, and he'd go a little bit past 8 minutes all the time. I'd say, they're good. I'm not going to take it away from you.
Even back then, Coogler talked about his idea to make what later became his first film, Fruitvale Station, which profiled the 2009 Oscar Grant shooting at an Oakland BART station. Buss says Coogler experienced similar racial profiling when he was a student.
Ryan looked quite a bit different back then. If I remember right, he had dreadlocks. The Oscar Grant story wasn't an abstraction to him. It was a reality.
Coogler later directed the latest Rocky film, Creed, which came out in 2015. But Buss says Black Panther is by far the biggest project he's taken on. Having watched a special screening of it last night with Coogler and his family in Oakland, Buss believes the film will showcase his talents in a way which will only lead to future success.
And it's his third film. It has the work of someone that's been around a lot longer and has worked on a lot more tentpole kind of films.
On February 16, 600 AD, Pope Gregory the Great decrees saying God bless you is the correct response to a sneeze. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with actor LeVar Burton. He's 61. R&B singer The Weeknd is 28. And rapper actor Ice-T is 60. Well, that's our time for today. You've been watching What's Trending. Get more headlines on our ABC Columbia mobile app and at abccolumbia.com. I'm Kimberly Davis. Be kind to each other. I hope that you have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.
A tragic love story.
The last words he ever said to you were call 911.
Did the river take his life, or did his soon-to-be wife? Now she's out of prison.
There's some people who say that you got away with murder.
2020, tonight at 10/9 Central on ABC.